What I think is interesting thing about this AI black hole, as you described it, I think everybody is very focused on AI stimulating like double digit, triple digit, 6-digit growth, right? 1,000,000% annual growth, whatever, singularity,
Yeah,
Kardashev scale 1, Kardashev scale 2, whatever,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
People are very
We talked
focused
about
on
this.
that type of growth. But what I see in the near horizon, I think I still would punt on the growth effects of AI, on actually direct GDP effects. Because what AI does, and this is hard for me to be very confident about because I'm not an economist.
Yeah,
But this is how I'm thinking about this. In the past, technological innovations, like even when things got cheaper, it just became broad accessible, or people just would buy better models like TV. Yes, TVs, like all TV would be really cheap now, but people just buy better and better TVs. So it's not like there's a GDP hit from TVs getting cheaper.
no.
Or people like switched to other things, like people invented cars, whatever, carriages got out of style, but people started buying cars. Now, what is interesting with LLMs, that they make whole sectors of human activity no longer represent economic activity. So, for example, what used to be getting like going to a lawyer for a simple consultation or asking a lawyer to like help you write a document, it used to be an economic activity. It's no longer an economic activity.
No.
Getting second opinion from a doctor is no longer economic activity, because a lot of people like myself get one opinion from a doctor and one opinion from LLM.
Yeah.
Unless it's a very severe case, right? But I always get sick. So incrementally, I replace second opinion or call to a doctor by over routine issue to reaching out to LLM. And same thing with legal stuff. Any kind of simple form, I don't go to lawyers. I just put in my information and I got spat out the legal document I wanted, right? But that is not a GDP at all. It's like there are parts of our life which are vibrant, but are not represent economic activities. Like when you're just meeting with friends and going for a hike with a friend. There is no GDP effect of you going for a hike with a friend. So there is very little GDP effect of you asking, and your friend might give you some advice, right? Say you went to a friend and get some life advice from a friend. It's actually meaningful, but there is no GDP effect.
Yeah.
Now, there are whole sectors of areas where people getting various advice and help, which were a huge portion of the GDP, which is going away because people are finding this advice
But doesn't
for
that
free.
just increase into productivity? So you've become more productive because you don't have to email backwards and forwards with the lawyer, even if the economic cost of the lawyer in the past was, I don't know, $500 to get this bloody small document done. You now do it yourself. Your productivity increases dramatically because of the time spent and the slight saving in costs in doing it.
Possibly, but I think it's like, do I actually do more because of that? What am I going to do more trades because I didn't have to talk to a lawyer? It's almost like the time is almost the same. I could write a question to my lawyer, or I could write a question to ChatGPT. The real difference is that there is $500 of economic activity that didn't happen.
I'm not so sure, because you have to wait for the lawyer to come back to you. You chase him up because lawyers never come back to you. You said that you
Okay,
write.
so maybe I save some time, but
yeah,
I could use that time to like play board games or go for the set hike, right?
or you could think more, or do other productive activity that helps drive whatever you want to do. Whether it's hiking, that's a productive activity in Alex universe, right?
Yeah. Well, it could be like for some people, it could mean getting more productive, but it also depends upon of course, like honestly, okay, if you're a hedge fund manager, possibly getting extra productive minute might be even more weight than not having to pay the lawyer for a hedge fund manager managing large portfolio, right? However, for many people, the big impact is that, like taking out those $500 out. What I'm basically telling you that I'm not sure if there won't be an incremental drag to the GDP from certain activities just not happening anymore.
So you obviously like this video enough that you've got to the end. That's quite a big task. But listen, do me a favor, hit the like and subscribe button, and also check out what video's next, because I think you'll love it. But if you want even more, and when I'm talking more, I'm talking about member-generated ideas, incredible alpha, research, everything there to help you in your journey, just head to realvision.com/join for the best financial intelligence out there and the pure alpha that's within the platform.